Hi, I'm Steve Saunders. I'm the founder of Light Reading. I'm here in Barcelona at Mobile World Congress, and I'm here with Simone Battiferri, who's a Senior Vice President at Telecom Italia, the #1 service provider in Italy. And Simone, welcome, and tell us what you're doing at Mobile World Congress. I think you had a big announcement today.
Yes, every year we come here just to have a look. It's an interesting place to look for news. This year also as you were telling before, we did an announcement with Cisco. We developed a new joint offering on Meraki technologies, and also we are starting a deeper collaboration in cloud services.
Okay, so the underlying technology which enables those services is virtualization?
Yes, virtualization is in a different way, of course.
Okay.
There is not only virtualization, there are very different services, but the concept is the same.
Okay.
What we want to do, or we would like to do, is to put in a central place the intelligence of our network on one side or application in other side.
Yes.
Just to improve the performances. There is, I think, not a false thinking, because it is true. Cloud is more economic than traditional system, but I think that the customers in the mid-run will appreciate more the flexibility and the agility of this type of solution more than the price.
Well, I mean, I think for a service provider, it's obviously going to save you money on CapEx and OpEx. Hopefully, if you're being nice to your customers, you pass some of that along in lower tariffs and services. But you mentioned the word agility, which I think is extremely important. What do you mean by that? And how does that benefit the customer?
I think that our customers are every day more used to a very high level user experience.
Yes.
In other services, not in telecommunication services. We, as an industry, I think we did some progress in the past, but it's not enough.
Yes.
I think that we have to change the path of our customer, the experience of our customer using our services. So I think that the speed and the self-provisioning stuff, all that can make easier the life of our customer will help a lot, and will be, in my opinion, the most important thing is in the mid-run.
So they now have an interface they can use to configure service or add security or change the quality of service without even talking to you.
Yes, it is for part of our services.
Yeah.
I think that the challenge is to expand to the overall user experience.
Yes.
Anyway, we are in this path.
Well, you're pioneering this, and what was the biggest challenge to you as a company to really lead the charge in virtualization and cloud?
The real challenge is a cultural challenge.
Is it?
Because we have the same problem on one side on our customers, and on the other side in our company, in our companies, because I don't think that is a Telecom Italia problem. I think that is a general problem. The digitalization is a very disruptive technology. That it means that you have to change the way you work.
Right.
This is valid for our customers. That's why the adoption is good, but not so quick.
Right.
It's quite slow.
Right.
Because the problem is not only to outsource, let me say, a part of the services. It is how to manage that.
Right.
And what to do with the people that you used before to do that services inside. All these type of impacts are much more important than the technology.
Yeah.
That's the reality. Our challenge is internal. We are changing from a traditional organization that is network, IT, service platforms,
and then application over the top. Yes,
something new. That is not. It is really new. It is not something that we can copy from the past.
Yes, yes.
And it means that you have to change organization, people, and way of working.
Yes.
That is tough normally in a company.
But it comes top down, doesn't it? So you have to have an executive leadership that leads by example, I guess.
Must arrive top down, because it's impossible to do this bottom up. But at the same time, the top down, it is not enough sometimes.
Yes.
You have to convince people to adopt this new model, because of course it is not reasonable to think to change 100% of our workforce. Probably you have to take the people on your boat and explain why you're doing that.
But I think you're absolutely right. It's going to take longer than people think.
Yeah,
but
longer.
it's inexorable. It's absolutely going to happen. But one last question, because I know you're very busy here. Security.
Yes.
We did a survey of 400 operators around the world, and we said, what's the biggest problem? What's going to stop you monetizing high-capacity networks? What's keeping you up at night? And they said security, cyber security. Do you think virtualization is going to create a loophole, or it creates potential risks right now as far as security goes, or is it the same situation? Is it going to increase that anxiety amongst people such as yourself, the executive at the service provider, or their customer?
I think that security is one fantastic excuse just for the cultural problem we were talking before.
Yeah.
Because I don't think sincerely that most of our customers have security systems better than ours. Because it's a problem of investment. It is quite easy. So if something is running in our customer premise or in our data center, I think 99% of the times it is much secure in our data center.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I really do not think that security will be a real problem. But yes, of course, it's a limitation, is a mind limitation.
It is.
Say, okay.
But it's also
I'm
organizational.
not secure because I have my server behind or below the desktop.
Yeah.
But it is more secure, really? I don't think so.
Well, also another survey which I read said telcos were the #1 trusted partner for delivering security, more than any other type of organization. So I think you're right. I think it's in safe hands. I hope so. Anyway. Well,
we think so.
Well, congratulations.
We hope so.
Congratulations on the announcement. It's very nice to meet you. Thanks so much, Simone.
Bye.